Hi everybody, I'm Kai and I'm here with my dad today.
Welcome back to the front room, everybody.
And you said that you're feeling a little bit tired today, actually. So
Yeah.
I think this song would be fitting for that almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know you have turned the lights down a bit, so I'm thinking this one might be something mellow or sort of contemplative or laid back in nature, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, we're doing an artist that's new to the channel.
Oh, nice.
And it's Mac Miller.
Mac Miller. Yeah. Mac Miller. Lots of people have asked for Mac Miller.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Is he rap, Kai?
He is rap. He does
Okay.
some sort of, it's like contemporary R&B pop.
Okay.
Alternative pop.
So sort of a mixture of...
Yeah,
of-
just a real mixture.
Yeah.
He's gone through quite an evolution of his sound throughout the years, starting the early half of the past decade. And he started off with like frat rap, which is just about partying and wanting girls. Pretty
mindless stuff.
mindless stuff.
In terms of the themes.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he evolved into an artist that was very introspective, but something he's from Pittsburgh, sorry. But it's important to note, especially for this song, that he passed away in 2018, September of 2018,
okay.
Due to an accidental overdose.
Oh, boy.
He was dealing with a lot of depression around that time and through his life, so that's very unfortunate, and he has a really strong fan base. So this song that I'm showing you today is called Good News. So that's the album cover.
Was he pretty... Okay. Sorry, was he pretty young when he passed away?
Yeah, he was pretty young. I think, how old was he? Maybe 27 or 26? I'm not sure. Yeah, possibly 28. Yeah.
Mid to late 20s.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah, that cover is sort of foretelling, or it's kind of a very open cover. I mean, he looks like someone who might be going through something or might be depressed or,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Struggling with certain demons, perhaps.
Yeah. So this is from his album Circles.
Circles.
It's his posthumous album.
Oh, okay.
And it's a great posthumous album, which it's pretty hard to come by, actually. Usually they're a little bit disappointing, but he'd been working on it beforehand. And actually John Bryan, who did a lot of Late Registration, Kanye's album, worked on this album with Mac and his previous album.
Okay, so does it have all of that orchestral kind of stuff that John Bryan used for that Kanye album?
Well, it's definitely different, but you can hear his touch on it still. So
Right.
Good news. Just keep the things I said in mind. And without further ado, we can just get into it.
Yeah. I'm wondering what he sounds like. No idea. Is he a white guy?
He's a white guy.
Oh. Okay, Mac Miller.
Spent the whole day in my head. Do a little spring cleaning. I'm always too busy dreaming. Well, maybe I should wake up instead. A lot of things I regret, but I just say I forget. Why can't it just be easy? Why does everybody need me to stay? Oh, I hate the feeling when you're high but you're underneath the ceiling. Got the cards in my hand, I hate dealing. Yeah. Get everything I need and I'm gone, but it ain't stealing. Can I get a break? I wish that I could just get out my goddamn way. What is there to say? There ain't a better time than today. Maybe I'll lay down for a little, instead of always trying to figure everything out. And all I do is say sorry. Half the time I don't even know what I'm saying it about.
It's very smooth.
Good news, that's all they wanna hear. don't like it when I'm down.
Yeah.
But when I'm flying, oh, it make them so uncomfortable, so
The lyrics in the song
different.
are so good.
What's the difference when it ain't that bad? It could always be worse. I'm running out of gas, hardly anything left. Hope I make it home from work. But I'm so tired of being so tired. Well, I gotta build something beautiful just to go set it on fire. No lie, but sometimes the truth don't sound like the truth. Maybe cause it ain't. I just love the way it sound when I say it.
Oh, it's got a really. I'm really getting into the rhythm now.
If
The
you
beat,
know me, it
yeah.
ain't anything new.
It's familiar
Like
but
I don't
unusual a
know.
little bit.
Haven't
Yeah.
seen the sun in a while, but I heard that the sky's still blue. Yeah, I heard they don't talk about me too much no more. And that's a problem with a closed door. Good news, good news, good news. That's all they wanna hear. No, they don't like it when I'm down. But when I'm flying, oh, it make them so uncomfortable, so different. What's the difference? There's a whole lot more for me waiting on the other side. I'm always wondering if it feel like summer. I know maybe I'm too late. I could make it there some other time. I'll finally discover that there's a whole lot more for me waiting. That there's a whole lot more for me waiting. I know maybe I'm too late. I could make it there some other time. Then I finally discover that it ain't that bad. Ain't so bad. Well, it ain't that bad. At least don't gotta be no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. No more, no more, no more.
I love the way the instruments just come together, create that rhythm. Everything's everything's coordinated to keep that rhythm alive and going.
Yeah.
The guitar, the bass, everything. It's working really well together.
Yeah. It almost feels like a children's tune, the way that things are just sort of...
Yeah, it does.
know.
There's a lightness to it.
It's melancholic, obviously, but...
It is, but it's...
There's something so simple about it and friendly to the ears.
Yeah. That's right, there is. Wow. I like that. Yeah. I liked his voice. I mean, he kind of mumbles a bit, and I know that's quite common nowadays, right? But
Yeah.
but it's like the vocal approach. It's just so relaxed. Yeah, almost like he's kind of almost mumbling or talking, you know. But I like the way he does it. I like it. I like it. It works for me.
And the song, especially.
Yeah. So, oh man, so this was released after he had passed away. So whenever that happens and an album comes out after someone passes away, we're always, I think we tend to then look at the lyrical content and take into consideration that this guy is no longer with us, and was he making a statement through this music? You know, what was the writing on the wall? Could you see what where he was headed, right?
Yeah.
So I had that in mind constantly listening to this song, right?
Yeah.
And he seems pretty desperate.
Yeah, very desperate.
In a very desperate in a very resigned way. Don't you find?
Yeah, it's honestly pretty. Just listening this time with you, the first verse, I got like chills through my body. It's very crushingly beautiful, very crushing.
Yeah.
In general.
When he said something about the other side, something's waiting for me on the other side.
Yeah.
I was hoping he was. Yeah, there's a whole lot more for me waiting on the other side. I was hoping he's thinking of once I get my life together, the other side. The grass is greener on the other side type of an idea. There's more waiting for me. I wonder if it'll feel like summer, something to that effect.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking whether he was thinking the other side as in no longer being here. Is there something better for me on the other side? Yeah. Whether that's of a religious nature, going to heaven, or just finding, how when people pass away. God, this is sounding like some sort of psychoanalysis here.
Yeah.
But when people pass away, we sometimes say of them, well, they found peace now.
Yeah, he was raised Jewish.
Was he?
And he went to a Catholic church.
Yeah.
In his youth. So I think that definitely has that connotation there. Double meaning, or just that's the meaning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you're definitely right there, I think. Yeah. I think the writing on this song is amazing, actually.
When people, sorry, I just want to jump in. If that's true, then what you just said, damn it, I wish, when people are in this situation and then their life comes to an end, whether they intentionally end it or just their circumstances leads to an early demise, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know in his case whether it was suicide or just an
It was accidental overdose.
Oh, did you say that? Okay. But you just want to, in either situation, when you hear that about people, damn it, you just wish you could go back in time and grab them by the, and hug them and shake them gently and speak to them and tell them things can get better. Yeah.
And we covered a Thundercat song recently, and he was a super close friend with Mac, so obviously he was devastated by what happened. So
yeah.
I'm just mentioning that because people in the last video said, how could you cover Thundercat before Mac Miller? Because they were such close friends.
Okay.
So I just thought I'd mention that to draw a correlation there.
Yeah. It's a beautiful song, though.
I love the tone of it.
Yeah. And I kind of like the fact that, as you were saying, the music was almost childlike and it kind of bops along a bit. But then the content is, darker. So that provides a nice juxtaposition in a way.
Yeah.
Although there is a melancholiness to the music, too. Right?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There is.
Even though it is kind of childlike.
Yeah, and I don't exactly know what in the music indicates that.
Yeah.
It gives that feeling. But
I think it's almost the rhythm. It's kind of bop. I don't remember it exactly. The rhythm was kind of fairly rapid, and the instruments just bop, 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 Can you just play a tiny bit of it?
Yeah, of course.
I just want to hear that rhythm again.
I'll just play it from the beginning.
Yeah, okay.
And
I spent the whole day in my head.
It picks up a bit later in the song, right?
Yeah, with the chorus.
I'm always too busy dreaming.
I think just the way he delivers these lines, like you said, just he's sort of resigned from it all. It's very dejected.
Things I regret.
It's like
I just say I forget.
He's just woke up from sleeping or something, and he's just recording on voice memos on his phone or something like that. He just has these thoughts.
Yeah. Thoughts just kind of popping into his head as he goes through his day.
And these lyrics, why can't it just be easy? Why does everybody need me to stay? It's just a pure feeling of isolation. And I hate the feeling when you're high, but you're underneath the ceiling. You try and reach that high with in many ways, but with drugs possibly, but you just can't pass through into something that you want to truly feel.
Yeah.
I got the cards in my hand. I hate dealing. Yeah,
in the chorus, he mentions how everybody wants me to feel good or something. What does he say? That really kind of resonated with me. Oh yeah, right here. Good news, good news, good news. That's all they want to hear. No, they don't like it when I'm down. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking today, was it, or yesterday?
Yeah.
When we were having a meal today with your mom. We were talking at the table. I forget the situation, but how mental illness, even though it's much more nowadays, there's a push to have people speak up when they're not feeling good and have mental issues.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still a reluctance by many people to do so. Because let's face it, most people don't want to be around people who are depressed or sad, right?
Yeah.
And so when I read those lyrics, I thought about what we were talking about at lunch.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. First Mac Miller song on the channel. If you want to recommend any more, maybe something different, because he does do many different styles. Like quite literally, he goes every direction almost. So let us know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. See you again soon.
See ya.